From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, some state highways are reopening while others remain closed following last night's severe weather. Lachlan Rennie reports.
State Highway 6 is shut from Tasman's Belgrove to Murchison, as well as Bisley Avenue to Richardson Street. State Highway 60 is also closed due to slips and flooding from Tasman's Rawaka through to Upper Takaka. Marlborough's State Highway 63 is now open with restrictions between Renwick and Kaiwatiri Junction. In the North Island, State Highway 1 is also open through Northland's Manamuka Gorge after closing overnight following a slip.
Another section of road is blocked in West Auckland because of a slip. Fire and Emergency says it was called to Victory Road in Langholm about 2:30 and sent 2 fire trucks along with search and rescue personnel. Geotech engineers are attending. It appears a footpath has collapsed and part of the road is closed. Foreign Minister Winston Peters is homeward bound after meeting several counterparts in Southeast Asia. He's been at a number of associations of Southeast Asian nations meetings this week. This year marks 50 years of New Zealand engagement with the association. Mr. Peters says he's reiterated concerns about the situation in Myanmar, tensions in the South China Sea, security in the Middle East and Indo-Pacific stability. He's also met with high-ranking officials, including United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio. The government could be treading on its own toes, scrapping a study of how freight moves around the country to save money. But Transporting New Zealand Head of Policy and Advocacy Billy Clemens says this will leave policymakers guessing. Mr. Clemens says Transport Minister Chris Bishop is ignoring long-term benefits for short-term savings.
Trying to achieve savings by cancelling this freight demand study is really short-sighted, and it's potentially going to cost us significantly more.
That's news. In sport, All Blacks coach Scott Robertson expects another aerial bombardment from the French tonight in the second rugby test in Wellington. France trusted a kick-first mentality in the series opener last weekend in Dunedin, causing New Zealand some problems. Robertson says with wet conditions expected at Sky Stadium, it's likely to happen again.
We know how they're going to play. Like I mentioned to you before, it's actually just being able to adapt and stop them and do what we want to do and keep trusting ourselves.
The Black Ferns game against Australia's Wallaroos is underway. Moments ago, about halfway through the first half, Australia ahead, 7-5. In the Men's National Basketball League, the Southland Sharks have beaten the Canterbury Rams 101-82, ending the Rams' quest for a third straight championship. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.